What's up guys, back in the kitchen. Today we're going to be making beef and broccoli keto style. So we have a ton of broccoli here from Costco that I need to use, and we also have some flank steak. So I'm like, oh, what can we throw together? Beef and broccoli it is. We're going to try and make it as keto as possible. Get rid of the sugars and all that stuff and just keep it good, and hopefully it will be good. I'm making this up as I go today. So beef and brocs guys, let's get started. Also check out this sweet shirt I made, Michigan's. So I just threw this one together, but I actually have a Teespring of it. So if you guys are from Michigan and you want to rep some Michigan. Oh my God, Scully! Let the dogs out. And thanks for all the props and comments on the other vids, guys. I really appreciate it. So I'm glad you guys are digging the recipes so far. So we'll keep it up. We'll keep it going. Subscribe to see more vids, guys. Hit the bell notification so you know when I put them out. But like I said, I'm gonna try and be more frequent putting these out for you guys because I know a lot of you guys really like them. So here's kind of everything we're going to be using today. I'll put everything in the description below, the full recipe, so you can always check down there to get all the ingredients and the amounts. We're going to be using soy sauce, sesame oil, butter, garlic, ginger, brown sugar substitute, which is like stevia, some coconut oil, some xanthan gum, of course broccoli, and then flank steak. We're going to be using flank steak for this today, guys. Flank steaks is really great for stir fries and stuff because of the way the meat and the texture is. It just goes super good for stir fries. You can get these at Costco. You can get like 3 packs of flank steak for maybe like 29, 30 bucks or around there, but they work great. You can freeze them, use them for later. But just because of the grain of the meat, it works really good for stir fries and things like this. So let's go ahead and cut it up. You'll also notice the grain of the meat. So we're gonna wanna cut across the grain like this. That's gonna help make it more tender and absorb the juices in the sauce more. With the flank, I usually cut it in half with the grain first, and then I cut across the grain to make the strips. And you don't have to make them super thick. These are probably like 1/4 of an inch thick, but you'll notice how the meat goes and then the grain runs through it. So it's gonna make it really tender and it's gonna absorb the sauce really good. So just go ahead and cut all your flank up, and then we'll move on to the next step. Now that we got our flank steak all cut up, I'm gonna go ahead and just put some black pepper on it. I'm gonna put a little bit of pink Himalayan salt on it, and about a tablespoon of soy sauce. I'm just gonna mix that all together, let it sit for a couple minutes. The meat's marinating. We're gonna go ahead and start to mix up the sauce for this so it's ready, because really all we have to do after this is brown the meat, add the broccoli, and then go ahead and add the sauce. So it's gonna be pretty basic, but we'll go ahead and make this sauce, and I'm just gonna mix it all together in a little blender like Magic Bullet, and then that'll be ready to go when we need it. All right guys, so for the sauce, we're gonna start with a 1/3 cup water, 2 tablespoons soy sauce, 1 tablespoon sesame oil, and I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon dry vermouth. A little extra booze in that one. You can also use sherry. Normally guys, I would use beef stock instead of the 1/3 cup water. Because I don't have any beef stock, I'm just gonna add some better than bouillon beef base to basically make it like a beef stock. So I'm gonna add a spoonful of that. Then I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of the brown sugar replacement. And then I'm gonna add some xanthan gum to thicken it. Now xanthan gum is like a low carb thickener as opposed to like cornstarch, which is most commonly used, which has a lot more carbs. So the xanthan gum, you don't have to, it doesn't matter the temperature that you mix it at. Kind of like cornstarch, but it is very strong. So I use just a little bit. I'm gonna try a 1/4 teaspoon, and then that should be good enough. I would say this is just a little bit less than a 1/4 teaspoon. Got that all together. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it in the blender and blend it up, and then the sauce will be all ready for when we need it. First up, I'm gonna start by melting about 2 tablespoons coconut oil. Once the oil's heated up, go ahead and add the beef. Brown the beef, guys. Keep mixing it. Let some of the liquid cook off, and we just want to get that nice and brown, and then we'll pull this and then move on to cooking the broccoli. As the liquid starts to boil off and the beef starts to brown, let's go ahead and add a tablespoon of garlic. And about a teaspoon of ginger. And now we can go ahead and remove the beef and set it to the side. Let's go ahead and melt 2 tablespoons of butter in the pan. Hot like butter. Now we'll add about 4 cups of broccoli. I didn't add about 2 tablespoons of water just to help kind of steam the broccoli and get it cooked. I don't like to get it too soggy because I like a little bit crunchy broccoli. Most important part, snag one of these beef treats while you wait. Now that our broccoli's greened up nice, we can go ahead and add that sauce that we made. Go ahead and mix that up and then add in the beef. We're just gonna go ahead and let that simmer for a couple more minutes, guys, and let the sauce kind of cook down and thicken up. And then we'll be pretty much all done. All right, guys, at this point, everything's pretty much done. We'll go ahead and plate it up. That's it, guys. Feel free to top it with some green onions, sriracha, soy sauce, whatever else you guys like, and then enjoy. That's it. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you like that one. Beef and broccoli. It's super easy. Low carb again. You can have it with cauliflower rice. Some people do, but I feel like the broccoli and everything else, like, let's just add more carbs to it, and it's not really necessary. I like it just beef and broccoli as it is, but I hope you guys like that one. If you do, please hit that bell button to get notifications when I post new cooking vids, and we'll keep making them, and hope you guys like them. Thanks for watching again. Have a good one.